Okay, so this is week 2 of the Warrior Unboxed challenge, and just continuing from where I left off last week, where I had a weigh-in with Christine. That was really good. I had come down by 1% in body fat, so very chuffed with myself. So on the Wednesday, I had the CrossFit session in the morning, and then in the evenings, I had a kendo session with my group at the Ravona Kendo Club. And in the evening, I had a high performance coaching session with Coach Carl, sort of going through the high performance habits. And this one was particularly on clarity. Very insightful. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, day after my second session with Christine, the Dietitian. So I started on a meal plan. And yeah, here I am for my CrossFit session with Ricky. I think it's number 12 or something like that. So good results so far. That's how it goes. Today's session might be a bit tough. I don't know. Let's take a look what's entailed. It's 20-inch worms. Not sure what that is. 10 rounds. Okay. Cool. That's gonna be fun. Good man. Yeah. That's it. Check it out. Best time. Given up going against you, woman. That's okay. CrossFit done.
Hey Warren, good to see you again. That was a great session. Our first session, the focal points was a great session. I appreciate you again investing and committing to your coaching and taking this to the next level of what you want to do with your endeavors and with your life and family and all that stuff. So I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach Carl.
Yeah,
And it's great. Now I was looking forward to the second session as a follow-up. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and we'll jump right in today and get moving forward. Then our goal this session is to understand where you have strengths and gaps in your amount of clarity that you have in your life right now. The world's highest performers, as you probably know, have remarkable clarity about who they are, how they treat others, and what life's principles and practices keep them progressing and performing at their best. So today we're going to work through those areas together, and we'll see where you might be lacking in some clarity. So again, it's a real important topic. It's very important to make sure that we're intentional about what we're doing and where we're going and who we are, so we can do the most good for people and good for ourselves and our families. So I would love to hear how you feel about this topic. And let's go ahead and ask some questions, or I'll ask you some questions really quickly. What do you feel most certain and clear about in your life right now? What does your family give you? Talk to me more about that power that you get, the empowerment you get by when you think about your family and how you can provide for them. When you put it in that perspective, I mean, that's huge. Obviously, being able to keep up with your son, he's 4 years old, and he's just going to probably get more active as it goes on. So you got to be in shape to be able to do the things you want to do with him. That would be that's kind of the dream, I think, of a lot of us, is to be able to give our families more experiences out there, because obviously money isn't the end goal. It's what we can do with the money that really matters, right? It's what we can give to our families and what the experiences we can give to them. And so I think that's exciting what how you think about that. How can you use that to be able to create more necessity and to be able to push you further, faster on your project that you're working on in your 90-day challenge. How can you use those thoughts of what you want to give to your family to help you to achieve what you want to achieve with this challenge and well past that, into the future?
Cool.
All right, man. That was a great session. I appreciate you.
No, thank you, Carl. I appreciate your time and your effort and just your energy. Thank you so much. I'm really inspired to get moving on it now. So thank you.
Good. I know you're gonna do great things. So I'm looking forward to being part of it.
Thank you, Carl. Appreciate your vote of confidence.
On the Thursday, I had a weight session with Ricky, my fitness coach, and that was quite a hectic one. So take a look at some of the stuff that I did on that Thursday. Weight session number 2, Thursday. Friday was my rest day, so after quite a long week of crossfitting and training and everything else, I decided to take a rest on Friday, so just chilled on that Friday. On Saturday was an early start. I did a CrossFit session early in the morning. Ricky, the trainer, wasn't there, so my CrossFit mates, who I don't even know their names, we all decided to put our own CrossFit program together. And that was a rough one because I think I might have injured my back slightly, or at the very least overdid my back. So my back was, even though I managed to finish it, by the evenings my back was quite sore and spasming. After the CrossFit session, we also did a bit of kendo in preparation for the demonstration we were going to do the next day at a Geek Fest festival. So it was good fun. The CrossFit coach is not here today, so we're making our own session up. Pretty cool, eh? Then later on that Saturday evening, I did another high performance coaching session with Coach Carl, and this one was on energy, and it was very insightful about how to sort of generate more energy so that I can do what I need to do as a high performer. Take a listen as to some of the insight that Coach Carl gives on energy.
This is going to be a really good session today. We're actually going to talk about energy, because everybody needs more energy. Everybody can use more energy. It helps us be more productive, and so it's really important to understand how much energy you have each day and how to amplify it, or how to boost it to higher levels, so that you have more vitality and stamina that you need to achieve your goals and to live a fully charged life. So this is a very important part. The world's highest performers have remarkable energy and endurance in chasing their dreams. They know that in order to achieve their goals and show up for the world each day, they have to closely monitor their energy and have the routines and tools that are designed to get them energized each day. So this is a very important part of high performance. I know that with myself, when I'm not monitoring my energy levels, when I'm not making sure I'm doing things throughout the day to keep that energy up, man, I dive off in the afternoons and I can get pretty tired. So I have to do things and have routines that I'm doing all the time, because it's not one of those things where you sit all day long and then all of a sudden you get up and do something and your energy's back up. That's not the way it works.
Exactly.
You've
Exactly.
got to do things throughout the day, and diet's a big part of that, like we've been discussing already. Diet's part of that, but also your hydration and what you're doing as far as your breathing, as far as your exercises throughout the day, to keep your movement going. So we're gonna dive into that. I'd love to hear how you feel about it, know what's affecting your performance, how things are affecting your performance. So let me go ahead and I'll ask you a few questions here.
Sunday wasn't much to do except I went to another birthday party for my son, one of my son's classmates, and afternoon we did the kendo demonstration at Geekfest. That was lots of fun. Monday was a bit of a change in schedule. There wasn't any CrossFit due to my trainer having some personal matters to attend to, but I did do some kendo in the evening, and that was a lot of fun as well. On the Tuesday was pretty cool. I did a CrossFit session early in the morning. And then after that, I went in for my weigh-in with Christine, the dietitian, and proud to say that I lost another 1% in body fat, as well as coming down a kilo in my weight, as well as losing 1 and 2 centimeters on my waistline. So that's quite chuffed about that one.
Okay, 2 boiled eggs, 3 tablespoons of baked beans, and you had?
Protein shake.
Protein shake. Okay, 2 cups of rice, mutton stew, broccoli. Fish ball soup?
Fish ball soup, yes.
It's like a broth.
It's like a broth, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, how's your water intake been? What is there? You need to increase a bit. No lattes whatsoever.
Yeah, that Nathan. No more bubble tea, sorry. It was his fault. He wanted the bubble tea.
Let him have the bubble tea. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, Daddy's going to go in the scale quickly. You go see the scale? It's just like our one at home. Pick it up for Daddy, please. Okay, so just to give you an indication, look at this.
Nice! Good!
Yeah, this is like really falling off of
and
the
that
scale.
is the best sign, it's actually closed. Never mind what the
sure.
scale says.
Yay!
Brilliant! Well done, Warren. 77.
Wow.
That's fantastic. More than a kilogram, huh?
How much was that originally?
78.2. 78.3 when you started. Okay, step off me.
Okay.
Okay, so body fat. Sitting at 23.4. Very nice.
Drop as well.
Yeah, more than 1%. Excellent.
Great. See?
Visceral fat 9, that also dropped. That's the stomach around the visceral,
Okay.
which is the dangerous inflammatory fat.
Right.
And then metabolic age 48 still.
Still 48.
48, it'll come.
And then finally, I just want to say, I'm still learning, so apologies for the length of the video. Hopefully this one won't be too long compared to the first one. I want to thank my sponsors, Ricky, the fitness coach, Christine Rice, my dietitian, and Carl Campbell, my high performance coach. Without them, it would be difficult to try to reach the goals and milestones that I'm trying to do for this Warrior Unboxed challenge. So thank you very much to them. Please see all the details below if you ever want to get in touch with them and do what I'm doing with them. But if you like this video, I'd like to continue following my journey on this Warrior Unboxed challenge, please click the like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel, share it with your friends, share it with your family, even if it's just for a good laugh. Great. See you again next week.